I think the key to being a good quizzer is to A, be well informed, which means to be widely read, to have widely listened and widely seen, but also to have read widely, not to have read well, not just read widely. I think discriminating reading, I think having a skeptical mind, to be able to question information, to get to the root of the information is very important. So I think the key is to read widely and well, and to also expose yourself to audiovisual and internet and other fora, but to do it with discrimination. Today there is a surfeit of noise. The key is to cut through the noise and get to the meat of the matter. Of course, along with being exposed, I think to take part in activity, because apart from knowledge, there's recollection as well. Ready recollection is a key to being a good quizzer, and so I think the key is to do it as much as possible, and to keep your mind sharp on that is, these are two things.
Now, sir, just I would like to know from you the changes that have taken place in quiz contests, because I think 30 years back there were several rounds, but the type of questions, the rounds, everything was different. But now we have got audiovisual round, we have got buzzer round. Many new things we can see in quiz contests. So, just what are the changes that have taken place in quiz contests?
I think to begin with, the exposure has been massive. Earlier, television acted as a great popularizer. So when 30 years back one did a program called Quiz Time, it was one of the first independently produced programs on air, then that became the template for many people. But that was never supposed to be the only template. There are so many kinds of games, formats, kinds of quizzing. Quizzing, after all, is just a process of question and answer. And it is limitless, and it is limited only by the imagination and how it's used. And so many different kind of, in television itself, so many different formats, programs have all come on. And in the world too, things are happening. We are now working in so many languages in India. Our most successful programs are in Malayalam, and in Chennai, and in Tamil, and in Telugu. And so a lot of is happening at that level. Even in Bangla, we've done in between, apart from Kotipati, we did a program called Sell Me the Answer, Jawab Kinte Chai on Shanunda. So which is a completely different, you could trade with a bunch of traders, you could trade for an answer. The formats are limitless, limited only by the imagination. So to enumerate them is not easy, but at the same time it is infinite. If you watch today's event, for instance, we use a variety of formats, just to engage the people and to expose them to it. And I think that's the idea. That's the idea, that everybody picks up what is interesting, and whatever is engaging is what matters. So it's not only the question and answer format, the game format, the contest format, those have to keep evolving. It's not just what I may have been associated with. It depends on whatever succeeds with people, whatever people connect with is good enough.
I think the formats will keep evolving.
Yes, constantly. And the more the merrier.
Now, sir, I would like to know from you that what you see about the performance of city students, I mean the students of Calcutta, who participate in pan-India quiz contests.
At one stage, Kolkata was the home of quizzing, if you like. Early in the late 60s, I believe, it all picked up and figured it out. And then there was a big exodus of people, including some of the best quizzers from that time, who later took part in a program I used to conduct on BBC called Mastermind. A lot of the people were, by that time already, a lot of Calcuttans had become former Calcuttans. They had come from Bangalore, they had come from Tamil Nadu, they had come from Delhi, they had come from Mumbai, they had come from different cities, and so on and so forth. So there's been a lot of exodus of sort of senior level quizzers from Kolkata, because of the career situation, the job situation, the economic situation, but also among the students. The very first public quiz I did was actually in this city, in '89 I think it was, at Kala Mandir. and standards are very high. But over the years, the rest of country has caught up. The last quiz I've done here has been some time back, and so I don't recall it that clearly. So I'm looking forward today to catch up here at the Heritage School for the Encyclopedia Britannica quiz to find out what the levels are, what's happened, what has
But are you
changed.
satisfied with the performance of Sati students in Pan India quiz contests as present? Because once upon a time it was very good, but now what is it?
No, I think standards are, I think, as I said, the best are very good. But overall, what the standards, I'm not really in a position to comment because it's been a while since one has done a sort of, inter-college. Well, actually, the last thing I did was University Challenge, where I think we had a team from IIM Kolkata, but apart from that, I don't recall many teams from having come from here. And it was a competitive qualifying test. In terms of schools too, it's been a while. So frankly, I too have not been in touch, and I haven't been on a forum where they've come from there. But we have excellent teams from other places in the country as well now. So we have to have a forum where they all come together to see how well they do.
This is another thing what is happening at present in Calcutta, that many leading schools, colleges, universities including Presidency, Calcutta University, other universities, NUS, what are they doing? And corporate houses also, including Times of India, Telegraph, TCS. What they are doing, they are organizing quiz contests on a particular topic, be it heritage or classical Indian dance, or just to sensitize people or students about something. So this is what many corporate houses, schools and colleges are doing in Calcutta. So do you think a quiz contest is a right platform for them to create awareness among people? I mean, they are asking people questions.
I think as a kind of activity, an interactive activity, quizzing can be used in manifold purposes. Yeah, but if it gets tied too much to the sponsors' objectives, especially commercial sponsors, then I think it start getting limited after a while. So if there's a lot of sponsored programs about particular kinds of things, up to a point it's okay. But if it's overwhelming a more general field, other areas, then it's a problem. It needs to be balanced. And you can't lay that at the door of the sponsors. You have to lay that at the door of society generally, in terms of the institutions, organizers, and how can they spread this to subjects beyond just the commercial interests of a sponsor or a particular group, to get it larger than that. I think that's the challenge.
Yes, sir. And my last question is, what is your message for the students in Calcutta?
I think knowledge is its best reward.
So knowledge
Is its own best reward.
is its own best reward.
Beyond simple utility, beyond simple advantage in terms of prospects or something like that. Knowing is everything. It can also help you in other ways. But I think the questioning mind
Inquisitiveness.
is the key. Curiosity, I would put it as.
Okay.
Curiosity is the key to open up all kinds of things. Thank you.
As I am now quite inquisitive, so I'm asking you off the track. Actually, I'm not recording anything or I'm not writing anything. So, are you planning to do any quiz contest in Calcutta with students from Calcutta and other parts of India? Any plan? Are you thinking anything? Do you have any such plan to organize a contest in Calcutta in the future?
Well, that's what we're doing today.
Apart from this, anything?
No, at the moment, no. There is no particular plan. Not just here. So we are just doing something with children in Malayalam, which is hugely. Ratings just came in yesterday. Record ratings. We opened at 20 in the Malayalam-speaking world, which is fantastic. It's called Fastest Family First. A child and a parent team up together, and they play with other child-parent teams. So I'm very happy with the performance of that.
As a, how do you distinguish the quiz contests held in schools and the contests held in colleges?
The age group is one very obvious thing. But in terms of the information, well, I think it's how you reach out to people and how you engage. with their areas of interest. But I've always believed general knowledge is what is not in the textbooks.
Okay.
It's everything else. But as the access to knowledge expands, the awareness too should expand.
Good afternoon, everyone. We have our Executive Director, Sir, Mr. Prabir Roy. We have Commander Day, Mrs. Atal, our Vice Principal, our teachers from different schools, and students from different schools here. Welcome. We extend a very, very warm welcome to Mr. Siddhartha Basu, who is not here on stage as of now. He is backstage. Children, a little bit about the Heritage School. We started the school in 2001, so we're 14 years young, very, very young as of now. We've got Heritage Institute of Technology, Heritage Academy, Heritage Business School, and of course the Heritage School, which gives education to children from the age of 2.5 to the age of 18. And today we're very, very fortunate to have Mr. Siddhartha Basu, the icon, who started quizzing and made it very, very entertaining for everyone in the country. So we're very proud to have him here today, and I hope you enjoy the quiz. I think he is going to announce the names of the schools that have qualified. I think 6 schools have qualified to be in the final round, and all the very best to all of you. Thank you, Ayush. Please introduce Mr. Siddhartha Basu.
Mr. Siddhartha Basu is an Indian television producer, director, and quiz show host. In 1985, he became a quiz show host with Quiz Time on Doordarshan. Starting in 1977 as a documentary filmmaker and director, today he is widely regarded as the father of television quiz shows in India. He later launched his company, Big Synergy, in 1988, that produced shows like Kaun Banega Crorepati, 2000, and it's still present, and Das Ka Dam, 2008.
He has also authored Britannica's general knowledge series Know For Sure for classes 1 to 8 as per the CBSE and ICSE syllabus. Now, television producer director Siddhartha Basu had been roped in to play a role in Anurag Kashyap's film Bombay Velvet, and he was also seen in Madras Cafe.
Now, for the...
It really is a delight to be amongst you today to conduct this quiz for Encyclopedia Britannica with support from the Heritage School. It's been a while since I've conducted a quiz in Kolkata or done anything on television with representation from students of Kolkata. So I'm looking forward to see how it is with you, how well you can participate, and not just for the contestants who come on the stage, but all the rest of you. It should be an engaging, entertaining afternoon of quizzing. So here you go, healthy numbers over here. So hi, how you guys doing? Good? Good. So this is a quiz for everybody. There's something for the people on stage. There's also going to be some questions earmarked for you, and there are prizes for you. I believe the prizes are all stuck with the courier, but they'll get to you eventually. We'll note your names and we get them across. In the meanwhile, we do have little goodies, chocolates and things that you'll win for the prizes. But we've had about 60 teams from about 30 schools vying for a place on these 6 places and for top honors and the title on this quiz. And we're waiting to find out which those teams are, first, second, third, fourth, all of them. The glory comes first, after that the little rewards, which will eventually get to you. And so, here are the results by which we have the 6 qualifying teams who are going to contend for top honors in this Know For Sure quiz. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, in no particular order, we've drawn lots for their seating position. Delighted to share and announce who the 6 qualifying teams are. The first team to qualify, we're going to sit right there, ladies and gentlemen, is Modern High School, Malika Botra and Anubega Day. There they are. Hi girls, step on it, quick, come and join me. And you are? Malika, hi, congratulations, and you are? Anumika, right, come and take a place. That's your place. Let it be. If there's a problem with that, just let it be. Okay, if the speakers are giving a problem, just let it be. Your controls have a problem, your speakers have a problem. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. So just let it be, and we'll continue with the rest of it. Okay, let it be. Just let it be, and we'll continue with it. Great. So that's the team to have qualified from Modern High School. Congratulations. You've done well. Was the test tough for you? Use the mic. Was the test tough?
Yes, a little bit.
Yeah, hold that a little close and speak into it. A little bit, but then you've qualified, so well done. And the second team to have qualified for a place right here on this dais, ladies and gentlemen, is South Point High School. Vitaman Mointro and Shijon Jana. Come and join us on stage. Welcome. There you are, very shyly stepping forward. And who's who?
I'm Srijan.
Hi Shijon, congratulations. And you are? Ritaman, come. Okay, that way. 2 teams in, 4 more to go. Ladies and gentlemen, the third team to qualify happens to be DPS Ruby Park. There's no real limit on the amount of teams who can qualify here, and we have had some schools, well, DPS has different branches, so there you are, there's the team from them, and Shaknik and, well, who's who?
I'm Shagnik.
Welcome, and you are?
Mine.
Right, come and take your place. Well done. 3 more teams to go, ladies and gentlemen. The next team to qualify happens to be DPS Newtown. Maitreya Das and Ashwin Arun. There you are, smart young gent. Yes, come on together. And you are? Hi Ashwin, welcome, and you are? Maitreya, come and take a place. 2 more teams to go. And which are those 2 teams going to be? Ladies and gentlemen, the 5th team to qualify this afternoon is the Heritage School. Gaurav Parekh and Nagni Deepa Sinha. There they are. Hello. Fully equipped, bag and baggage in tow. Welcome. You must be Nagni Deepa. Welcome. Congratulations. Good to see you. Gaurav, come and take a place. 1 more team to qualify, ladies and gentlemen, and that team happens to be also the Heritage School team. Ronak Chava. Imon Bhattacharya. There they are, stepping up smartly on the stage, and you are? Hi Ronak, congratulations. Imon, come and take a place. Those are the 6 teams. Top score was 24, and the bottom one was 19. So people who didn't make the cut, sorry about that, but there are lots of questions earmarked for you. We'll be asking you questions after the teams have had a shot, and some questions earmarked for you alone, so you'll get your turn. And here are the prizes that the contestants are playing with very quickly. First prize is a luxurious Encyclopedia Britannica Ultimate Reference Suite and a kids combo. Also, a Merriam-Webster's Advanced Learners Dictionary. That's for the team that comes first. For the team that comes second, you have an Encyclopedia Britannica Deluxe DVD and a Merriam-Webster Compact Dictionary. Also, for the third prize, they're going to get a Merriam-Webster Dictionary from Encyclopedia Britannica, of course, and everybody, as a consolation prize, gets a Merriam-Webster's Pocket Dictionary. The other teams to have qualified on the stage, that is. Right, so we have a variety of formats and games, and we'll tell you a little bit about them as we go along. We have about 7 or 8 rounds, depending on the amount of time and depending on how many questions you want for the audience over here. So, the first game that we're going to play is Cross Connections. Now this is around teams that allows everybody to build up points easily. It's a little bit of an entertainer, it's a little bit of an icebreaker. You get to pick up points and you get to sort of have something on the board before we open up the contest to everybody on the buzzer, where negative marks also kick in. Okay? So we'll tell you a little bit about it and we'll do a dummy so that you get to know what it is. And Here's a dummy question. For that, I need a volunteer from the audience. Anybody. Come. I saw that hand shoot up first. Come and join me. Give me a mic, please. Can I have a mic? There it is. Come to one side. Join me over here. Give it to him. Come and join me here. You would come for the demos. What's your name? Ongikar. From which school? South Point. Now, Ongikar, you should be able to crack it. And you'll get a prize if you get it. Do you have something for him? Chocolate, something like that? Alright. Here it is. The Maharaja who famously lost his shirt now drives cab. Okay? Now, I'm going to give you a number of words and letters as the first clue. You can say next. So you'll get the first letters of the name. You can say, if you can't crack it, we'll say next again. And we'll give you an anagram. If you crack that, you'll get some points. But each time you ask for a clue, we drop 5 points. So it begins with 15, goes down to 5. If you don't get it at all, of course, you don't get any points. Now, the Maharaja who famously lost his shirt now drives a cab, C-A-B. No, you don't know who that is. Your timer starts. Control the volume. Timer starts now. Number of words and letters. Clues. That's it, alright. S-G. Who could it be? You should get it. Which city are you from? Yeah. Go on, you can say next. Say next. Next. He's looking puzzled. Saurav Ganguly, of course. Somebody tell him why Saurav Ganguly. Girls, do you know? Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, tell him why.
Saurav Ganguly.
Silence, please. Let's listen to what she has to say, and can we have the volume up? Yes.
So Saurav Ganguly opened his shirt and waved it from the balcony.
Yes, he took.
Yes. Now he's like the head of CAB, which is like the Cricket Association of Bengal. I thought CAB was a taxi.
You thought cab? It's also a taxi. Okay, it's also a taxi, but at this stage he's not. He's driving CAB, Cricket Association of Bengal. All right, so that's how you're supposed to crack it. All right. Anyway, we'll still give you something. To Mishti now. Correct. Thank you. Step right up here and take the mic from him. Okay, a little chocolate for your pains. All right. He couldn't. So, what in high school? You know how that works. Audience, I'm going to request you to keep your calm till the audience have had a shot and then venture your answers. What high school? You have 45 seconds to crack it. 45 seconds is a lot of time actually. It should be 30 at the most. Can you set it to 30? 30 seconds is enough to crack something like that? Pace yourself. 10 seconds per clue if you want to ask for an additional clue. Just pace yourself. The timer is going on the corner and you can go like that. Alright. For 15 points, if you get a max, here's your clue. Yes? You're just setting the timer, I think. Can we have the clue, please? Even if tomorrow never comes, the brave-hearted Lord will always take away the bride. Can I have the cards? Yes, you can ask for another clue.
Okay, next clue.
Next, there you are.
Shah Rukh Khan.
Shah Rukh Khan makes life easy. SRK, why? I'll tell you why. Okay? Even if tomorrow never comes. Kal ho na ho, absolutely right. Brave-hearted Lord, kaun hai? Yes, absolutely. No, that's Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge, absolutely. And Khan is Lord in Turkish. Okay, so that's what it is. But you got 10 points all the same, so you've opened your account. Well done, girls. DPS Ruby Park, you're next. Yeah. And your clue is this. Radiant Pole who started a Nobel family tradition. 15 points. Time's ticking. You can ask for another clue or you can give me the answer. Only one shot at the answer.
Marie Curie.
Marie Curie is correct, absolutely right. Well done. Many in the family won that award. Okay. And so that's the correct answer. They got Nobel Prize for chemistry, physics, all that kind of thing. Here's the next one. You get 15 points for getting in it without any further clues. Here. Poll 2's rise to presidency has a number 13 connection. You want another one? Okay, another one.
Pranab Mukherjee.
Yes, absolutely right. Pranab Mukherjee is the correct answer. Not in order. 13th president. 13 has a lot of connections. His address was number 13. Lots of connections with 13. And so you get you get points for that. You get 10 points for getting on the second clue. All right. Heritage School. Here's your clue. His windows open to the road ahead. 15 seconds. Timer starts now. $22 seconds.
We need another hint.
You want another one? Another clue, please. BG. Yes. Quick, you can ask for another one.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates, just in the nick of time. Absolutely right. Bill Gates. Why? Windows operating system. That is one. The road ahead is the book written by him. And so there you are. That's the correct answer. So Bill Gates is correct. Heritage School, you pick up 5 points. No, 10 I think it is. Well done. So you have some points on the board. DPS Newtown, you ready? Here's your clue. An alien in Incredible India who was once intolerant to paying tax. Start your time. DPS Newtown.
Amir Khan.
Amir Khan, 15 points, well done. He was an alien in PK. Do you know the rest? Do you know the rest of the clues?
Incredible in India, he supports Incredible India.
He's the ambassador of Incredible India.
And then he said that he's intolerant to in India, he doesn't want to live in India, his wife said that.
Yeah, he's having concerns about intolerance and paying tax. That's a movie you must see if you haven't already.
PP Line.
No? Which one? Not Three Idiots. Outstanding film. Yeah. I forgot to introduce you to the two people who are assisting me on stage. They're from Heritage School. This is Satvik. Say hi. A little louder.
Hi.
And this is Meghna.
Hi.
There you are. So Satvik, tell him what tax is.
Lagan.
Lagan. Alright? So Lagan was about villagers protesting unfair taxes. And so that's where it comes from. Okay. Last one in the opening round, South Point High School. This is for you. An argumentative Indian makes economic sense in the country of first boys. 15 seconds. Should get this one.
Next.
Next. AS. It's all there. You can ask for another clue. Next. Anagram. That is correct. A bit late on that. Anybody, if you can tell him why? Have you figured out the clues? Anybody else? No? Nobody knows.
He won the Nobel Prize in Economics.
He did, but what's the clue which leads you to Amartya Sen? Any idea? Okay. Argumentative Indian is a very fine book of his. That's one. Economic sense from Sen, and economic sense because Nobel Economics. And the country of first boys is a book he's written. About India from a remark that was made to him about being the first boy in the class, the first to do anything, the first, a sense of entitlement and things proceeding from that. So that's the clue for Amartya Sen. Okay. If you have some prizes for the audience, some chocolates or something, please follow me. And let's ask some to the audience. Anybody in the audience want to take a shot? Boy, this is steep and a little dicey. Okay? Let's get to it. Anybody? Who's going to volunteer? Sir. Anybody? Yo. Chotu? You have to know the answer. Yes? Okay, somebody in that group, take a shot. One. Alright. So, now I don't know. Who knows this one? Somebody who knows this one. Survivor at the top fired apprentices in the race for the White House. Somebody who knows this one. Wait a minute. Sorry? Get the mic across to her. You run across to her. Barack Obama. Not Barack Obama. Somebody at the back. Yes. Who? Name? Yes. Indrani. Kennedy. Abraham Lincoln. Survivor at the top. Apprentices firing them. Yes. Bobby Jindal. कहाँ पे हो यार? Hello, check. Yeah, who has the answer? Yes. Donald Trump. He gets to redeem himself a little bit. Another chocolate. Bad for your teeth. Donald Trump, who's one of the Republican candidates of Trump Enterprises over there, because he does a program called Survivor, Apprentices. Survivor at the top is one of his books, and he fires apprentices on his program Apprentice, the popular show over there. Okay, next one. Somebody from this side. Anybody from this side? Anybody from this side? Take a look at this clue. Can I have the next clue? Jewel of India tells all how he played it his way. Wait a minute, somebody, no, I'm going to go at the back. I'm going to ask one of the ladies. Right, wait a second. Okay, stand. Mike. Sanjan Tendulkar is the correct answer. Get the mic also. I can explain why. Okay. Put it on. Can you put on the mic, please? Yes, please. You are? Aditi, why does it do that? That is right. No. Jewel of India, what is jewel? In Sanskrit, in Hindi, in Kannada. That is right. Bharat, that's why. Jewel of India is Bharat. Okay, well done. One more over here. Okay, take a look at this clue. After casting spells, Joe transformed into Robert to solve crimes. You keep quiet for the rest of the content. You have your shot, you don't want to give up one. Enough. Anybody else? Anybody else here? No, I'm not sure. Who knows the answer? Wait a minute. Try. Yes. No, what's the answer? Give the first clue for God's sake. Carly, can I have the first clue? Number of words and letters, please. Yes. J.K. Rowling, I'll give it to you. That is the correct answer. Joanne K. Rowling, well done. Classic spell Harry Potter, transformed into Robert Galbraith, which is the name she uses for her adult novels. Absolutely right. Okay, let's get back to the contest on stage. Now, a little more serious. Yes, please, use it. Use the mic. Speak. Then use the mic. Don't fiddle with the switches at all, because then we'll stop hearing you. Speak. Why is the mic working?
The mic is working.
Yes, is it working now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. They want some papers to write on. Just organize it. But it's okay for us to hear you. If we'll try and get some paper and pen across to you. If somebody can try and organize some paper and pen for them to write on. Okay? Now what happens in this round is I assign a question to a team. You get 10 points if you get it correct on your time within 10 seconds. But during that time, anybody else can buzz for it. And your buzzer is programmed to respond within microseconds. So whoever presses first, their light will flash. Do not blurt out the answer. They'll assign the question to you. Till I ask you, hold your counsel. Don't say a word. Alright? Okay. Just to test your buzzer, can we have them on, please? Everybody.
Just press one by one and leave it.
Yes? One by one. One done? Okay. We're not getting the sound. Put it on. Put it on, everybody. Press it. You'll get a little bit of light there. Yes? Okay, one by one. Next. Okay? Okay, but I'm not getting the sound.
Okay, now
they're all on.
Anyone just press once?
I'm going to... That's how it works. Alright? Okay. Reset. Now, don't speak out of turn. I'm going to ask you a test question. You think you have the answer? Go for it. But then wait till I assign the question to a particular team. Only the team whose light is flashing gets to answer the question. Here's the question. What was the color of Napoleon's black horse?
Black.
Yes, indeed, you got it right. Another one. Another one. Another one. Whoever gets it right will get it. Okay? How many colors in India's national tricolor? DPS. Bolo. Speak into the mic.
4.
Absolutely right. So he gets it right. So it's a little like that, okay? One last one. One last one. Here it is. Which is the star closest to the earth? Heritage.
The sun.
Sun, absolutely right. That's how it goes. All right, so you get it. But, we will, in this round, go turn by turn. We'll begin with modern. I'm going to request silence from the audience, please. Listen to the questions. If you think you have a handle, then you'll get your turn. But till then, give the teams a chance. Okay? Great. Modern high school. First question to you. If somebody else thinks within that time they have the answer, go for it on the buzzer. If they get it right, they get 10 points. If they don't, then the question will pass alongside the buzzer. And you can have multiple attempts on the buzzer, meaning not one team. Different teams can have one attempt each on the buzzer. But according to the sequence in which they take a risk. I have to tell you, if you go for it on the buzzer, if you get it right, +5. If you get it wrong, -5. Alright? Yes, please. Use the mic.
Will the question come up on screen?
Possibly. I'm not sure if it does, but listen to me in any case. It'll follow me, yeah.
And will the question pass?
Not automatically. It'll pass according
On the buzzer?
to, yes, according to sequence of the buzzer, if people have gone for it on the buzzer. Alright. This is your question. What venue is common to the first hat-trick by an Indian in Test cricket and the highest individual score in one-day internationals? Eden Gardens is correct. Well done. 10 points. Well done indeed. Do you know who took the first hat-trick? There it is, Harbhajan Singh. And who scored the highest? Fantastic, Rohit Sharma. Look at that. Spot on in terms of cricket, and they had to explain the first one about who took off his shirt to that enthusiastic young eager beaver over there who got waylaid by the taxi. So good, so you pick up 10 points for getting that in the first shot. Next, DPS Ruby Park. The Tibetans call it Chomolungma, meaning Goddess Mother of the World. How do we better know it? DPS Ruby Park. You have 10 seconds.
The Everest.
Mount Everest is the correct answer, absolutely right. Which in Nepali is called Sagar Matha. Okay, so that is the correct answer. Heritage School, you're next. Here's the question. What celestial object is known to have been seen on 30 separate occasions from 240 BC?
Ali's Comet.
Ali's Comet, absolutely right. That is the correct answer. Approximately every 76 years. Okay. good going. Everybody's picked up points so far. Heritage School, you're next. Here's a question. Whose extraordinary inventions include Miracurol, a drug capsule that cures any ailment except common cold, Annihilin, a pistol capable of vanishing anything that is living, and Linguograph, a device that translates any earth language to other, etc. Yes?
Thomas Edison.
Say that again. Thomas Edison is not correct. You've blown it. The one on the buzzer is DPS Ruby Park.
He's Dr. Shanku. He's a character by Satyajit Ray.
Professor Shanku is the correct answer. Absolutely right. So you pick up 5 points on the buzzer. Microseconds. Whoever goes for it first gets it right. Did you hear it? Did it flash? It flashes when somebody goes for it correctly. Try. It's working. Well, there you are. This is the correct answer. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Press. Press.
Our buzzer was flashing that time. It was flashing continuously. It wasn't stopping.
Wait a minute. So we'll try. We tried it before that. We'll try it again, just in case anything is happening. Actually, I did notice it flashing in between. Before I heard this, I did notice it flashing. So, beech mein Karthik reset mat karna. Okay? Don't reset because once again, we'll test it. We'll test another question just to find out what the correct answer. What's the capital of Assam? Working. What is the capital?
Dispur.
That is correct. Okay, good. Fine. Next question. Direct to you to Heritage School. Actually, we have to distinguish between one and the other. Which one is A, which one is B? Or should we call it something else? Give yourselves a name. Heritage School. Come on. Venture and answer.
Stars.
Stars. Okay, they are the stars. Heritage School stars. And you are superstars? Bolo?
Comics.
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 Comets and stars. Alright, comets and stars. You're the stars, they're the comets. Okay, there you are. We'll have to distinguish over there too. One is C, one is S. Superstars and comets. Alright, Heritage, try and get this one right. What massive source of knowledge, named for a Hawaiian word meaning quick, recently added an article on the... Yes? You don't have to press it.
What?
You just... Reset, please. Yeah, because then you just stop them from getting... Yes, the answer is?
Wikipedia.
Wikipedia is the correct answer. Absolutely right. They just had their 5 millionth entry, making it the widest kind of, crowdsourced encyclopedia. And that is the correct answer. Wiki being Hawaiian for quick. And so you pick up 10 points over there. Good going. DPS Newtown. Next one is for you. Which fast-swimming predator does not have a single bone in its entire body?
Shark.
Shark is the correct answer, DPS Newtown. Its entire skeletal system is made of cartilage. Okay? So you get 10 points for getting that right too. Good going. Next, South Point. This is for you. Okay, you don't have to press for the buzzer, just give me the answer. Who's the chairperson of the Burmese National Party and National League for Democracy?
Aung San Suu Kyi.
Suu Kyi is the correct answer. 10 points. Well done. Fantastic. Okay, so let's see what the scores are. I'll come around to the audience and we'll have a few prizes for you, including some of the kids over there. Okay, can I have some audience questions, please? In the meanwhile, this is what the scores are in this Know For Sure quiz. Okay, we have only 3 schools coming up over here. Next, okay, refresh. We'll just tell you what it is. Okay, I'll keep some of those too. I'll keep some of those cards too.
So.
Okay, we're not getting all, so they'll try and fix it on the computer and find out what the team is. Okay, in the meanwhile, some questions for the audience, but we'll ask it from some of you. Okay, keep these with you. Okay, kids there. Once upon a time in Kolkata, there used to be another zoo in Metiapur's, other than the Alipur Zoo. Who built the Metiapur Zoo? Anybody? The lady there. Yes, ma'am. Wajid Ali Shah is the right answer. If somebody next to you has catching skills, they can grab this. This is for you. Somebody next to you, it's all right. Try. This one is for you. Whoops. Give it to him. You could have been gallant. You could have tried and caught that young man and given it to her. Okay, that's the right answer. Another one. Which place in Kolkata is reputedly haunted by the ghost of Sir Stuart Hogg? Yes. Anybody? Wait. Where? Which museum? Not the Old Indian Museum. Yes, ma'am. South Street Cemetery? No. Wait a minute, the lady there. Yes. New Market is correct because it used to be called the Hog Market. Absolutely right. She can have a chocolate. Good one for you. Okay, I'll come down over there. In today's Kolkata, what connects Rabindranath, Vidyasagar and Vivekananda? Wait a minute. Somebody there. Anybody there? Okay, the gentleman over here, the brown shirt, yes. What's your name?
Setu.
School.
Amrita Vidyalaya.
And the answer is?
Setu.
Setu is correct. That's right. Bridges, absolutely right. Bridges across the Hooghly. Alright. So there we are. Let's see if I think they're refreshing the board. Okay. The Metropolitan Budget now built across which river, which shares its name with the name of Lord Krishna. Yes. Damodar is the correct answer. Oh, well done. This is for you. Well done. Absolutely right. Okay. In the 19th century, who's going to recognize this one? In the 19th century, where did the British first begin their experimental efforts to grow rubber on a commercial scale in India? Where? Stand. One answer. Where is that? Yes. No, not Surat. Where in Bengal? Where in Kolkata? Anybody? Not Dunlop? Yes. Not Gujarat, yes, ma'am. The Botanical Garden is the correct answer, ma'am. Well done. That's your prize. The Botanical Garden is the correct answer. Absolutely right. Have you got it okay? Q-tunes. So oral clues. You'll hear the clues, listen carefully to the clue, and then give me the answer. Okay, nobody prompt. Audience, I'm going to ask you to lower your chat, please. Thank you. Everybody, Wharton High School, the round goes exactly like the earlier rounds, 10 points if you get it in 10 seconds. Anybody else can go for the buzzer, and in time, I'll come to you if the other team doesn't get it. +5, -5, okay? Wharton High School, listen carefully to the first clue. You may have heard it a lot recently. Which country's national anthem is this?
France.
France is correct! La Marseillaise! Correct, that is the correct answer. After the events in Paris, this was being heard everywhere. They were singing it at the stadium as they came out of the stadium after the going off of bombs. That's something everybody heard, so that was the national anthem of France. Good going, Modern. You pick up 10 points for getting down the direct. DPS Ruby Park. You're next. Which singer made his Bollywood debut with this song? Listen.
Anupam Roy.
Anupam Roy is the correct answer from Piku. Also composed the music for Piku. Absolutely right. From Jadavpur University. So that's the correct answer. Well done. Heritage School, stars, this is for you. Who is speaking here? Listen to the words very carefully, so silence everybody, otherwise they won't be able to make out the words. It is a home school. Here it is.
So our mission is to give everyone in the world the power to share what's important to them and to connect every person in the world. And India is the world's largest democracy. It's one of the biggest countries where if you really have a mission of connecting every person in the world, you can't do that without helping to connect everyone in India.
Okay, 10 seconds. Timer, please. Take a shot.
Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos, no. Somebody has gone for a heritage school. Comments, yes?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg speaking at IIT Delhi. Okay, that's the correct answer, so you get it right. Heritage school comments. You also get the next one on a direct. And that's the Facebook founder. Okay. Just name the singer of this song. Here it is. Okay, yeah. And the answer is 10 seconds. Not till the teams have had a chance. No? You should venture something.
Sean.
Shan. That's not sounding like Shan. Yes, TPS Ruby Park.
Mohit Chauhan.
Mohit Chauhan is the correct answer. From Tamasha, about to release tomorrow. A.R. Rahman's music. Batar Kashti was the name of the song. Okay, next. TPS Newtown, for you. Again, you have to listen very carefully. Okay, listen very carefully. Silence, please. It's from a film of a very prominent person. And the clues, one person is speaking to the main character. Who is this leader being spoken of here? Listen carefully to the clues.
The Russians are reluctant to give you even a transit visa. So you have to travel as Matsov, through Russia to Germany. From now on, you will be Count Orlando Matsov, radio telegraphist.
First Muhammad Ziauddin, an insurance agent. Then Ziauddin Khan, a mute tribal Pathan. And now an Italian count. क्या क्या न हुआ है वतन तेरे प्यार में.
Cut it. You want to listen to it again? Okay, this is about somebody who is being, different personas are being given to travel incognito from country to country. Play it.
The Russians are reluctant to give you even a transit visa. So you have to travel as Matsov, through Russia to Germany. From now on, you will be Count Orlando Matsov,
Count Orlando.
radio telegraphist.
First Muhammad Ziauddin, an insurance agent.
Ziauddin
Then
is another
Ziauddin
character.
Khan, a mute tribal Pathan. And now an Italian count. क्या क्या न हुआ है वतन तेरे प्यार में.
So you have to travel incognito as an Afghani, as a Russian. Who is this forgotten hero? 10 seconds, starting now. Deepest Newtown. It's from a film.
Subhash Chandra Bose.
That is correct, it is Subhash Bose! Netaji, just an inspired guess, absolutely right. That was the film by Shyam Benegal. Sachin Khedekar played the part of Subhash Bose. And indeed, he had his great escape from Kolkata in 1941. And those were some of the personas that he took on to go from place to place. The movie was called The Forgotten Hero. So you get 10 full points over there. Fantastic. South Point, try and pick up points for yourself over here. Just name the television program from which this excerpt is taken.
My name's Alex Parrish. Being an FBI agent had always been my dream. My fellow trainees came from all walks of life. We were all there with the same goal, but what happened next, I could never see coming.
Not very clear, but yeah. You have an idea? Somebody has an idea? Go for it in the buzzer, 10 seconds please. Silence please! Please, thank you. Sherlock. Sherlock. No girls, modern school, tell them.
Quantico.
Quantico is the correct answer. My name's Alex Parrish. That's Priyanka Chopra over there. Okay? And of course, the name of the show is Quantico, which is showing on Indian television screens. So that's the correct answer. Okay. Silence. Audience, we'll begin with you. Which popular fictional character is this song dedicated to? This lot.
বুদ্ধি আমার সামনে কিছুই দৃষ্টি এড়ায় না এদিক ওদিক বেড়ায় তবু ভুলের পাড়া বেড়ায় না দার্জিলিংয়ে রাজস্থানে গন্ডগোলে গ্যাংটকে খুন খারাপি মূর্তি চুরি
Yes. Feluda is the correct answer, absolutely right. But Kabir Shuman. Can you give me chapter from there, please? Yes, absolutely right. Okay, here you are. See if this gets to you. I hope it does. If it doesn't, somebody else will hand it over to you here. Okay, all right. Feluda is the correct answer. Okay, this lot hasn't had much of a chance. Go for it. Just name the band from this excerpt. Go for it. Come. I said this side, so I'll go for it this side. Yes, the lady there. Yeah, stand. One Direction, and you know the album? Latest album. Can you name the album? Made in the AM. That's the correct answer. Made in the AM is the right answer. Okay. Calm down. Calm down. All right. This is the theme music of a series of very successful, very popular films. Ivan, you didn't mean to. You're switching off that and you hit that in between. But what's the answer anyway? You have to give me the answer. Okay, listen to the music. Theme music of which film series? Listen to it. What's your name? And what's the answer? Star Wars! The newest film is about to release. Well done. Good going. Alright, let's see what the scores are. 4 more rounds to go. Yeah. There it is. South Point High School stranded at 15, 6th place. In 5th place now, Heritage School Stars. In 4th place is Heritage School Comets. DPS Newtown are now at tied in 2nd place with Modern High School at 35, but in the lead as before, it's still DPS Ruby Park. Let's hear it for them. How many more? This way. How many rounds? How many rounds? Only 5 in all. Alright, so we'll go from this side. Okay. We'll begin with you. South Point High School, this is yours. Try and get it right. Now, silence please. Quiet please. Once again, it's on the buzzer, but it has pictures and it has choices as well. But if you go for it in the picture, somebody go for it on the buzzer, we'll come to you. Anybody can buzz at any point. But for the team, might as well wait for the choices before going for the answer. Alright? It has picture clues. So we'll go as follows.
So could you repeat the instructions, please?
The instructions are that the questions come along with picture clues, followed by 4 choices. You have to pick the right choice to get 10 points, but any of the other teams can buzz in even when they see the picture, or at any point, okay? And we'll go in order. Start point for 10 points. This is your question. Here it is.
One dummy.
Oh, dummy round. Okay, this is the dummy round. It begins with the dummy round. Anybody wants to see how it rounds? Anybody wants to go for a shot? Somebody who hasn't had a chance before. Somebody who hasn't had a shot. Somebody has a shot. A little one, the youngest. The youngest, come. You look younger than the lads, but you're a little smaller. All right, give the mic. Okay, where are the other people? They're not here. Come on, come on. What's your name? To one side, Shartu. Over here. Okay, take a look at the picture. Any of you can pass for it, okay? Take a look at this. This is your question. This was the world's first what?
Cake.
Wait, if you're not sure, it looks like a cake. You've been having some fancy cakes. Right, wait a minute. We'll show you the choices. Here are the choices. External hard disk, computer mouse, ham radio, memory card reader. 5 seconds more. External hard disk. No, wait a minute. DPS Ruby Park.
Computer mouse.
Computer mouse is the correct answer. Don't have a cake made out of a mouse or wood. Alright? Okay, but give him a chocolate anyway, first plate. That's how it works. Okay, next. Okay, here, take this. There you are. So we begin with you, South Point. Here's your question. Yes. Yeah, reset please. Okay, in which Kolkata monument would you find this cluster of statues? Take a look. Everybody gonna take a look? Okay? Timer will start along with the choices. Your choices are Victoria Memorial, Raj Bhavan, Writers Building, Kolkata High Court. 4 more seconds, quick, give me an answer. Victoria. What did you say, Victoria Memorial? Victoria Memorial, lock Victoria Memorial, please. Let's go for the buzzer to DPS Ruby Park.
Writers Building.
Writers Building is the correct answer, +5. 1977. Okay? So, those are the typical statues because the statue to depicting commerce, justice, science and agriculture. Those are the statues right over there. Okay, next. DPS Newtown, this is for you. Which mathematician is this Google Doodle dedicated to? Ten seconds, you want your choices? Okay, your choices are Charles Babbage, Blaise Pascal, Herman Hollerith, George Boole.
George Boole.
George Boole, is that correct? That is correct, 10 points, well done. Boolean algebra is named after him and went on to influence binary systems used in electrical circuits and computers, and this was to celebrate the 200th anniversary of George Boole's birth. Okay, you get 10 points again. Heritage School, next one's for you. Name this sports champion. Take a good look at the picture. See clearly enough? It's a face you've seen a lot of recently. You want to take a good look? Can you see it clearly? Alright, there you are. You want your choices? Countdown will begin with the choices. Your choices are Martina Hingis, Monica Seles, Nadia Comaneci, Hope Solo. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 1 second.
Monica Seles.
Monica Seles.
Monica Seles, you say. Who's gone for it at the buzzer? Anybody gone for it at the buzzer? Nobody's gone for it at the buzzer so far. Take a good look at the picture. You've been seeing a lot of this person recently. Anybody? Somebody's gone for it. DPS Ruby Park. They've taken a shot.
Is this Hope Solo?
Hope Solo. Is it Hope Solo? It is not Hope Solo. It's Martina Hingis. She loves riding and chocolates, she recently said. So -5 for you there, DPS Ruby Park. Who's partnered Sania Mirza to a number of Grand Slam wins and other tennis titles. So that's the correct answer. Next one. School stars. This one's for you on a direct. Okay. At the entrance of what would you find this written? Take a look. Can I have the clue, please? Picture. Here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. Somebody's gone for it in the buzzer. South Point has gone for the buzzer, but you get 10 seconds on the choices. Your choices are Hogwarts School, Disneyland, Wonka's Chocolate Factory, Neverland Ranch.
Neverland Ranch.
Is it Neverland Ranch? No, it is not.
Disneyland.
Disneyland is the correct answer. Well done. You pick up 5 points. How did you know? Can you tell us?
So I saw it yesterday in SlideShare, the website. I saw it yesterday.
Oh, you saw it on the website just yesterday. Fantastic. So you got the right answer there. You got 5 points for yourself over there. Fantastic. Next one for you, DPS Ruby Park. Here's your question. Identify the breed of this dog. Somebody's gone for it. 10 seconds. You want your choices? Your choices are Dachshund, Poodle, Basenji, Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua is the correct answer. 10 points to you. Smallest recognized dog in the world. The tallest Chihuahua is just 5 inches tall and weighs about 0.5 or 0.3 kilograms. Okay, last one. This is for you. Who invented, who invented this instrument? There's a plant, yes?
Jagdish Chandra Bose.
That is absolutely right, well done. With all the choices, let's see what the choices are. Jagdish Chandra Bose, Meghnad Saha, C.V. Raman, Prabhu Chandra Ray. And you know the name of that instrument? Not sure, it's called the crescograph, to measure the responses of plants. Okay? So crescograph, the growth of trees. So that's the name of the answer. Everybody gets points. Audience, you want some? Sure? Do we have time to do all this? How are we doing on time? 3 more rounds to go. We did okay. I think we can manage. Okay. Let's have a clue. And let's see who knows the answer. Next one. In whose honor was this memorial built? Take a look. First name I saw was there. Yes, stand.
Swami Vivekananda.
That's the Vivekananda Memorial, Rock Memorial, absolutely right. That's the correct answer. Well done. You get points for that. Okay, now let's see what the scores are. At this stage, ladies and gentlemen, this is how it stands. South Point's tied in 6th place with Heritage Stars at 20. In 5th place is Heritage School Comets. DPS Newtown are tied in 2nd place with Modern High School, both at 45. But with a 10-point lead at this stage, at 55, is DPS Ruby Park, leading from the beginning. Okay, South Point High School. 10 points, others can go for it in the buzzer, all right? Only after they've had their shot in 10 seconds. South Point, here's your question. Which Indian Nobel laureate's tombstone reads, "Love one another as I have loved you"? 10 seconds. 2 seconds.
Swami Vivekananda.
Got the Nobel Prize? Alright, wait a minute. Heritage School? Mother Teresa, correct answer, absolutely right. From this city. She was an Indian citizen. Or an Indian citizen. When I held that, it could be seen. Could be seen where? On the paper, but I could see it, you're right. But they're on the other side, so are you. So don't worry, alright, okay. Okay, so you got 5 points here at school for getting that right. I think you need more lights on the audience. They're covering it for the cameras, and nobody will be able to see what's going on if you keep it this way. So okay? If it's enough, that's okay. Right. Heritage School comments, 10 points if you get it on the direct. Which animal's name translates from Scandinavian as whale? Oh, wait. TPS Newton. Sorry?
Narwhal.
It's not the narwhal. Sorry, Heritage School.
Walrus.
Walrus is the correct answer. Whale, horse, walrus. Okay? So I'm afraid you don't get points. Heritage School picks up 5 points over there. Heritage School. 10 points if you get it direct. Next question. Geographically, what would you cross if you went from Shackleton Base to Scott Base?
The international dateline.
International? Dateline. No. Question passes to DPS Ruby Park. They've gone for it on the buzzer. Have to answer it.
The equator.
Sorry?
The equator.
What?
The
equator.
equator.
Not the equator. Yes, DPS Newtown.
Antarctica.
Antarctica is the correct answer. Their research facility is located in Antarctica, named in honor of British Ernest Shackleton and the New Zealander Captain Robert Falcon Scott. 2 places in Antarctica, 2 research stations. Okay, in those places. Okay, so you pick up 5 points, DPS Newtown, for getting that right. Next one. Heritage School stars. This one is direct for you. I think that's direct for them, right? Okay. Yeah, this is your question. Vostok 6 completed 48 orbits of the Earth between 16th and 19th June 1963. Who was its famous passenger? 10 seconds. Vostok 1.
Laika.
Not Laika. Yes, Heritage School. Comment. No, not Yuri Gagarin. -5. Anybody else got it? Look at the year. Yes, TPS Ruby Park.
Rakesh Sharma.
Not Rakesh Sharma. No, that is incorrect. 1963 is the year. 1963 is the year. Who could it be? To the audience, whoever gets it gets a prize. Somebody who hasn't answered. Yes? Who? Rich Williams? Anybody there? It was a woman. The lady in the sari there, right? Valentina Tereshkova is the correct answer. All right. TPS Ruby Park. Silence, please. Give the teams a chance. Which decisive battle in history involving the Nawab of Bengal was named after a subtropical
Battle
flower?
of Plassey, named after Polash.
That is correct. The Battle of Plassey after the Polash. Okay. Good. 10 points for getting that right. Next. Modern. For the first time ever, Oxford Dictionary's word of the year 2015 is not a word.
It's an emoticon. It's an emoticon, the one that...
What is it called?
Huh?
What's it called?
An emoji.
Emoji, I'll give it to you. That is correct. 10 points. Well done. Emoji. Emoji is the correct answer. Face with tears of joy. Right? That's the correct answer. So I'll give it to you. It's a pictograph, and that's the word of the year. Okay? So it gets across what you're trying to feel or expressing. If you're laughing so hard that tears are running down your eyes, use that expression. Okay. Now, that's done. finished over here. Let's take a look at the scores. And let's see if we have time for some questions from the audience before having one more round. Let's go. Yes? Ladies and gentlemen, this says the scores are South Point High School 20, Heritage School 20, tied in 5th and 6th place. 4th place Heritage School Comet. Then in 3rd place is now DPS Newtown, DPS Ruby Park, and now tied in top spot with Modern School. Let's hear it from Modern High School. Good going, just 2 more rounds to go. Okay, we call it Q-Tube. We call it Q-Tube because you have clues on video mostly coming up on the screen, and we'll begin with you, South Point. Once again, 10 seconds. If you get it on your assigned position. If not, anybody else can go for it on the buzzer. Any point, and we'll go by sequence. That's a sequence in middle pass. South Point. Identify the historical character played in this clip. Take a look.
And our first act should be to convene a Congress Party convention and demand independence.
And we will speak with one voice, united.
Cut the house lights, please. We'll show it once again. We'll show it once again because they didn't see it. Can we? We'll run it once again. Yes, yes. We'll try and run it once again. Okay, can you just kill the house lights, please, so that they can see the screen? Can you kill the house lights, please? They're not able to see these ones. Some lights on the team. Okay, great. This is your clue, South Point.
And our first act should be to convene a Congress Party convention and demand independence.
And we will speak with one voice, united.
And we should invite Gandhi. And now, I'm going to introduce to you a man whose writings we are all becoming familiar with. A man whose accomplishments in South Africa will always be remembered. Mr. Mohandas Gandhi.
All right. So, which historical character is he playing there? Lights on the team, please. Lights on the team. Yes, South Point. Yes. The person who's speaking. The person who's speaking. Yes. You don't have an idea? All right. Yes. DPS Newtown. No? -5 DPS Newtown, Heritage School. No. Who's going for it on the buzzer? We asked which historical character is being played by the actor who's speaking through those clips, including the one who announces Mahatma Gandhi. What historical character is being played by him? All right? Anybody want to go for it on the buzzer? Anybody name that actor? You've seen that film many times. You know what that film was? What was that film? Gandhi. And who was that actor? Sir, yes?
Ben Kingsley.
No, it wasn't Ben Kingsley. No, this question is going to the audience. Yes? Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, played by Saeed Jaffrey, who just died the other day. That is the correct answer. Okay, so you get a prize for that one. Sorry. The lights are a little problematic over here, but we'll try and get through. DPS Newtown. That's right. He was playing Sardar Patel in the film in Gandhi. Roshan Seth played Jawaharlal Nehru. Ali Padam Singh played Jinnah. Those were the three there at the beginning. And of course, Ben Kingsley played Gandhi. Okay. DPS Newtown. Identify this film very popular with young people from this clip. Name the film.
So curious.
No, don't open it!
Abominable snowman just crawled out of the book. What does that just happen? You just realized every monster I've ever created. What was that? It's the invisible boy.
All right.
The only way to stop them is to suck them back into the books.
Yes. What's the answer, DPS Newtown? Name the film. No? Alright, Heritage School stars.
Goosebumps. Goosebumps.
Goosebumps is the correct answer. Well done. 5 points for getting on the pass. Heritage School comments, this is for you. What is this dance display, very famous dance display, called? Yes, okay. Heritage School comments. You have 10 seconds. Yes. Lights, please.
Maori dance.
Not good enough? No. DPS Newtown.
Kappa Haku.
Sorry?
Kappa Haku. That's the name. Kappa Haku.
Tapa Haku.
Kappa.
Kappa Haku. -5, I'm afraid. Can't go for it. Anybody else know what it is? Do you know what that sport is? Rugby, that's right. The All Blacks. Yes. Give me an answer. Get a mic across to it. Quick, get a mic across to it. What is that dance display called by the All Blacks team of New Zealand? Yes.
So it's the Haka dance by the Maori tribe.
That is right. Not by the Maori tribe, by the New Zealand rugby team. It is the Haka. It is the Haka. Correct? That's the right answer. Good. Okay. Heritage School stars. Look carefully at the clip. Listen to the commentary, everybody. Everybody look at it, listen to it carefully. Name this very special place shown where you get this extraordinary variety of life forms. Take a look.
In the vastness of the Pacific,
Galapagos.
there's a paradise unlike any other. Enchanted volcanic islands where life has played out in isolation from the rest of the world and produced some extraordinary results. The fauna and flora of these islands are the perfect stars.
All right. Yes.
The Galapagos Islands.
Galapagos Islands, absolutely, which comes under control of Ecuador. That's right, when Charles Darwin could make all the connections which led to the theory of evolution of species, isolated from the rest of the world during the continental drift, where as a result of that you had fantastic life forms coming there. No other place in the world can you get them. It's the Galapagos Islands, right? Absolutely right. Next, reset please, absolutely. DPS Ruby Park, this is yours. This person is celebrated. See him in the clip, name him, the person who's being spoken about here. Here's your clip.
When he filmed his first marathon, when he did it was Easter '89. And when he broke the 6-hour mark at the age of 93, that in itself was remarkable. Now, having completed the marathon in under 8 hours at the age of 101 is another record. 100 metres, 200 metres, 400 metres, 800 metres, 1500 metres, 3000 metres, and 5000 metres, and he set 5 records in 94 weeks. And he has actually said he will continue running until he dies, and he will continue running even after his death.
He'll continue running until he dies, and he'll continue running until even after, is what he said. Name that person, the world's oldest runner. Yes, DPS Ruby Park.
Gurdayal Singh.
कौन सा?
Gurdayal Singh.
Gurdayal Singh. No. Heritage School.
Fauja Singh.
Fauja Singh is the right answer. Well done. 5 points are getting on the pass. Okay. I'm going to give you a choice on this one. Who is speaking about tourism in which country in this clip? Name either the person whose voice you're hearing or the place he's talking about. Listen to the clue and watch.
It was very quaint, very beautiful, and I would love to come back and shoot a film here. In one place you can get various locations. So you have the highlands, you have the nature part of it, and you have the city, and it's also pretty. You know, so you do look for places like this, and it has its own charm, which perhaps the world hasn't seen yet. And so Karan, I mean, we only did a song here, but I remember when we were passing through the city and going to the highlands, it was like, you know, we should come back and do a film here, because it really is very film friendly, I think.
Okay, lights please. Lights.
So it's Shah Rukh Khan. Shah Rukh Khan, and he's speaking about Scotland.
That's right! Very well done. Shah Rukh Khan speaking about Scotland, and can't give you extra points, but you get some chocolates for getting both of them right. Alright? That is right, so 10 points for you for getting both parts of the answer. Well done! Okay, audience. Anybody over there? Name the mobile application on which this was achieved. Take a look.
Hey, baby. Anybody ever tell you I have a beautiful life?
First rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. Second rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club.
Wait. Okay, yeah, one person, the little boy there, the little boy, yes. Dub smash is correct, absolutely right. But somebody gave him a chocolate, but I'm going to give more than one. Here you are, we're approaching the end. So I'm going to check these. Make sure the young lad in yellow with the glasses gets one, okay? Dub smash is the correct answer. Yeah. अरे तो वहाँ पे कितने? ऊपर पहुँचो. Okay. Question to each team doesn't pass. A single question with 6 parts. Alright? We're going to give you a question. I'll demonstrate it to you with somebody from the audience. If you can name all 6 correctly within 60 seconds, then you get 30 points. If you get even one wrong, it's back to 0. That's it.
Should we choose not to answer?
No, you have to take 6 shots at the answer. Alright? And you have to deal with the subject that comes to you. Right? We'll demonstrate how it goes. 30 points or nothing at all. More news. At the end of it, we have a shootout of 10 questions. All questions open to all teams on the buzzer. Plus 10 for a correct answer, minus 10 for a wrong one. So 100 points are at stake there. So first there's 30 points to be gained, or not at all. The last, there's 100 points to be gained or lost. So this contest is wide open, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to win this Know For Sure quiz? Now, I next a demonstrator, not this Enthu Eager Beaver, who's been here before, and got 1 chocolate for his efforts. You'll get, now give others a chance, alright? Wait, I'll give you the subject. I'll give you the subject. I'll give you the subject and then we'll see who comes. You have to be very sure. There's 6 parts to the answer. So here's the subject. Tagore's works. Somebody who's very confident, who hasn't had a chance before, come and join me on stage, or I'll join you. Come and join me on stage. One person, Tagore's works. The young girl in the glasses, come, join me on stage. Can I have a mic for her, please? Okay, what's your name? The mic's on, I think. Just speak louder. Isha Mukherjee, which school? Okay, from Mahadevi Villa World Academy. Alright, now what happens is I'm going to give you 9 choices. And this is to demonstrate how this game works to all the teams, and then later we'll be asking the audience some questions too. exclusively. Questions don't pass. It will begin this one, right? I'll tell you who we begin with. But, turn to the board. Nobody prompt, okay? Those are the 9 choices. Rajmohan's wife, Chokher Bali, Kabliwala, Purinita, Sheshar Gobita, Daghar, Gora, Noka Dubi, Devdas. Alright? 6 of them have been written by Rabindranath Tagore, Ravi Tagore. Okay, you have to name all 6, one after the other. Give me a name, I'll ask the computer if it's right or wrong, move on. Okay? You have 60 seconds, pace yourself. If you get all of them, we'll reward you. Here, keep the mic, wait. No prompting, please. Silence! Quiet, please. Quiet, please. Okay. Disha, you said. Disha, 60 seconds starting now. Kabuliwala, is that correct? Yes? Chokher Bali, also correct. 4 more to go, take your time. Noka Dubi, by Thakur, Ravi Thakur, yes. 3 in, 3 more to go. Daghar, also by Ravi Thakur, correct. 4, 2 more to go. Purinita, is that correct? No, that's by Shaurabh Chandra. Let's see what the correct answers are. All of them can be displayed, Gora and Sheshar Gupta. Okay. Rajmohan's wife was by Bankim Chandra, right? And Devdas is also by Shaurabh Chandra. Here, can I have something for your pins? Thank you, Disha. But the teams now know how it goes. Okay, well done. What a nice score. Last round this way because we've gone round this way a couple of times. 3-3, right? So we'll begin with you. This is your subject. Port cities of the world. 6 of the cities you're going to see are port cities, 3 of them are not. Name all 6 and you get 30 points. Okay, here are your 9 choices. Singapore, Shanghai, New York City, Budapest, Addis Ababa, Karachi, La Paz, Casablanca, Istanbul. You have 60 seconds. Take your time, pace yourself. Starting now.
Singapore.
Singapore, correct.
New York City.
New York City, also correct. Take your time. 55 seconds.
Shanghai.
Shanghai, yes, correct. 3 in, 3 more to go.
Budapest.
Budapest, no. Take your time, consult, discuss. Let's see what the correct choices are. Karachi, Casablanca, Istanbul. DBS Ruby Park. You read comic books? Read comic books?
Hello.
Movies? Movies, yes. Here's your subject. Members of Team Avengers. Okay. Right. These are the 9 choices. Ultron, Steve Rogers, Tony Stark, Loki, Thor Odinson, Bruce Banner, Natasha Romanoff, Clint Barton, Norman Osborn. 60 seconds starting now.
Steve Rogers. Steve Rogers.
I can't hear.
Steve Rogers, Captain America.
Oh, Steve Rogers, okay.
Tony Stark.
Tony Stark, you said?
Yeah.
Tony Stark, correct?
Bruce Banner.
Sorry?
Bruce Banner.
Bruce Banner, alright, correct?
Thor Odinson.
Thor Odinson, 4 more, 2 more, take your time.
Natasha.
You got 38 seconds.
Natasha Romanoff.
Natasha Romanoff, is that correct? 1
And
more to
Clint
go.
Barton. Clint Barton.
Clint Barton, is that correct? Yes! Ruby Bar, 30 to their advantage. Gone right ahead. Well done. Heritage School stars. You want to know where your subject is? This is your subject. Obtained from the fruits of plants. Not from other parts. Obtained from the fruits of plants. Okay? Here are your choices. Black pepper, coffee, saffron, tea, vanilla, amchur, chocolate, cotton, jute. Obtained from the fruit, 60 seconds starting now.
Chocolate.
Chocolate, you think? Is chocolate? Yes? Take your time, consult.
Cotton.
Cotton, is that correct? Yes?
Coffee.
Coffee, bean, yes, three more to go, take your time.
Vanilla.
Vanilla from the fruit, yes, 4, 2 more to go. 22 seconds.
Amchur.
Amchur from Am, absolutely right.
Black pepper.
One more. Take your time.
Black pepper.
Black pepper, the great. Well done, well done. Well done, absolutely well done. Fantastic. You got 30 points for that. Heritage School comments. The stars have done well. You want to know what your subject is? Here's the subject. Take a look. Killed by avatars of Vishnu. Killed by avatars of Vishnu. Quiet. It's your team. They need to be able to focus. They need to be able to concentrate. Give them a clear chance. Heritage School comments. These are your 9 choices. Hiranyakashipu, Shishupal, Jatayu, comes Ravan, Meghnath, Tarakasur, Hiranyaksha, and Marich. Wait, you have 30 seconds, 60 seconds, starting now. Ravan, correct. Shishupal, correct. Hiranyakashipu, is that correct? Yes? 3 more to go. Take your time. Comes, is that correct? Yes? Krishna was an avatar of Vishnu. Correct? 2 more, take your time. 33 seconds. Hiranyaksha is also correct. 1 more to go. Marich, is that correct? By Ram, that is correct, sir. And that is the heritage advantage. They're back in the game. DPS Newtown. Try your best. Here's your subject. Words named after people. Words named after people. Words that we use for different things, named after real people. Okay? These are your choices. Braille, muffin, mausoleum, boycott, nursery, diesel, hazard, decibel, algorithm. Okay. Wait a minute. Silence. Silence, please. Quiet, please. Quiet, please. I request silence, please, from everybody. Give the teams a fair chance. DPS Newtown. 60 seconds, we'll start your time now. Braille, is that correct? From Louis Braille, correct?
Boycott.
Boycott, absolutely right.
Diesel.
From Charles C. Boycott, yes. Take your time.
Diesel.
Diesel, that is also correct. From Rudolph Diesel, take your time. 44 seconds. Discuss, consult. Sorry? Which one?
Decibel.
Decibel, also correct. 42 more. Take your time. Take your time. Consult. Yes.
Nursery.
Which one? Which one? Nursery. Not nursery. Mausoleum. Mausoleum, which is a memorial kind of tomb from a Greek ruler, Mausolus. An algorithm from the Arab mathematician. Al-Khwarizmi. From the Arab mathematician Al-Khwarizmi, we get algebra. So algorithm is from there. Okay. Now, last one, South Point. 3 teams have maxed it. South Point, try and max it. 30 points if you get it right. Here's your subject. Salman Khan as Prem. That means Silence, please. Silence. It's not easy to be here. It's not easy to be here and answer questions. Give them a chance. He plays a character called Prem in which of these movies? You see the names of the movies. In which of them does he play Prem? Take your time, consult, give me the answers. The choices are Maine Pyar Kiya, No Entry, Bodyguard, Chal Mere Bhai, Hum Aapke Hain Kaun, Wanted, Kick, Partner, Andaz Apna Apna. 60 seconds start now.
Partner.
Partner. Does he play Prem in Partner? Yes?
Andaz Apna Apna.
Andaz Apna Apna, correct. Take your time. 4 more. 2 in.
मैंने प्यार किया.
मैंने प्यार किया. Very good. 3 more to go.
हम आपके हैं कौन?
हम आपके हैं कौन? Yeah. Just 2 more.
चल मेरे भाई.
Sorry, चल मेरे भाई. Yes, just 1 more.
No entry. No entry.
No entries are correct. Yes! Oh wow. Very good. Things have changed dramatically on the scoreboard. Let's see what the positions are. Ladies and gentlemen, in the penultimate round is our 6th place DPS Newtown, 5th place South Point High School, tied in 3rd place both the Heritage School teams. Now in 2nd, no, Modern also tied at the same point. But on the top once again with 85 points is DPS Ruby Park. Let's hear it for them. This contest is on a razor's edge. All questions open to all teams on the buzzer. Right? Only 1 shot per answer. The team, if a team gets it right, 10 points. If they get it wrong, -10. And I will stop asking the question. It's not going to appear on the screen. I will stop asking the question the moment somebody has buzzed for it. So if you go for it prematurely, if you give me a correct answer, good for you. If you give it to me wrong, you lose points. So wait for the operative part of the question, is the moral of the story. Alright? So those are the scores. Top spot within striking distance. Is the top team at this stage, DPS Rubytown, going to be careful and cautious, or are they going to really go for glory and go for gold? Let's see. And the other teams, this is it. Remember the prizes for the top 3 teams, but more than that, you're going for glory. Okay? Best of luck, all the teams. Be careful. If you think of the answer, go for it. Question number 1. What structure in Calcutta or Kolkata, open to the public in 1943, was made almost exclusively by steel supplied by the Tata Iron and Steel Company? Modern.
The Havra Bridge.
That is correct. 10 points, 75. Jump into the 2nd place. Good going. It is the Havra Bridge. Right. Yes? No? No? Give me an answer. Give me an answer. Give me an answer. Anything. Say anything. You press the buzzer. Do we give them a chance? Okay. I haven't said question, I haven't named the question number. So in future, once I name the question number, after that when it goes for the buzzer prematurely, we will subtract marks. Okay? Lesson learned. Say thank you. Okay, alright. Say thank you to everybody there. Alright, great. Question number 2. What city near the Khyber Pass was the capitals of the Mughals in the 1500s? Heritage School, comments.
Samarkand.
Not Samarkand. Not near the Khyber. Minus 10. It's Kabul. Kabul is the correct answer. Before Agra and before Delhi. Alright? Minus 10. Question number 3. Which of his inventions did Alfred Nobel named after the Greek word for power? DPS Ruby Park.
Dynamite.
That is correct. Dyna Power plus 10. DPS Ruby Park. Go consolidate their lead. They're now at 95. Good going. Question number 4. In which popular game would you come across the characters Tiffy Toffee and Bubblegum? Yes, DPS Newton?
Candy Crush.
Candy Crush plus 10 to you, well done. Okay, there you are. Good going. Question number 5. Which animal it was and is also known as the spotted camel? DPS Newtown.
Giraffe.
That is correct, absolutely right. The Europeans used to call it the camel leopard. Good going. Half done. 5 more to go. This contest is open. Question number 6. By what abbreviated form do we better know the International Criminal Police Organization? Heritage School comments.
Interpol.
Interpol is correct, plus 10. They recover lost ground. All right. Question number 7. What quantum chemist became her country's first female chancellor? Chancellor? Yes.
Germany. Germany.
What is the question? What did I ask? Yes, I asked for who?
Angela Merkel.
Angela Merkel is the correct answer. 10 of Germany. 3 more to go. Those are the positions. Tie in second place. Leader is still safe, but there are 2 questions left to go. Those are the positions at this stage, ladies and gentlemen. Just 2 more to go for this quiz. I want to be able to thank Encyclopedia Britannica, who brought us here all the way from Delhi. Vikars, Ajay, Samar, they're all over here. Let's hear it for them. Come on, stand, wave, please. Our team. Kunal Mandal, who set the quiz, is a Calcutta boy. Karthik. And everybody else from Heritage School. And thanks to the school, to the management, the staff, and you wonderful students for being so responsive, being such a live wire audience. I'd like to thank Satvik and Meghna over here for assisting me. Say thank you. And I have my colleague and boss here and family, Anita. Here she is. She doesn't often accompany here. And my Jamairabu, my brother-in-law, Orun Banerjee. Here, take a look. Thank you very much. So, 2 more, yes.
2 questions left.
Yes. 2 questions left. And if there's a tie for positions, we will have tie breaks, whether it's for the first, second, or third. Okay? Good.
It's actually 3 questions.
Sorry?
3. 3 questions left.
3 questions more. I beg your pardon. 3 questions more. 3 questions more. 3. We're going to question number 8. In 2015, who became India's first women's doubles Grand Slam winner? TPS Ruby Park.
Sania Mirza.
Sania Mirza, 10 points to them. They've scored a century. Let's hear it for them. And they're clear, unless they get minus points. At the moment, they're clear winners. TPS Ruby Park. 2 more questions. Question number 9. If Bishkut was the last published story in a certain literary series of 32 stories, which was the very first heritage school?
Vachayan.
Sorry?
Vatshahi auntie.
No, -10. The correct answer is, I'm not sure the Bangla pronunciation, Satyanveshi. Okay? Pomkesh Bakshi by Sharindra Bandyopadhyay. Satyanveshi is the right answer. Question number 10. What day of the week did the Germanic goddess Frigga give her name to heritage school?
Friday.
Friday is the correct answer. So we've got a tie break between Model High School and Higher Heritage School stars. Okay, those are the two teams. This question is just for the two of you. Nobody else. Heritage School stars, Modern School. This is a tiebreaker just for the two of you. Which confection, meaning all fruits in Italian, is generally an ice cream with candied fruit? What an ice cream?
Tutti Frutti.
Tutti Frutti is correct. They come in second place. Tutti Frutti. We have a result, ladies and gentlemen. In this heritage, at this heritage venue, in the No 4 Show School Quiz, the winners are DPS Ruby Park with 105 points. In second place with 76 points in Modern High School, let's hear it for them. In third place with 75 points is the Heritage School Stars. In fourth place, 65 points with Heritage School Comments. In fifth place is DPS Newtown. And finally, sixth place is South Point High School. Thank you for being a wonderful audience. I'll hand it over to the Master of Ceremonies. And for the prize distribution, how it's going to be announced, I leave it to the Master of Ceremonies. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. Keep quizzing, keep learning, keep questioning, keep asking questions, keep looking for the right answers, know how to look for the right answers. Till we meet again, it's goodbye. Have a good day. Thank you.
Can I call them on the stage? Come please. DPS Ruby Park. Give them a big hand. They have made Encyclopedia Britannica ultimate reference to it, and Britannica Encyclopedia Kids combo along with a Merriam-Webster dictionary, because this is a fake ticket site. We will be delivering it to them. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you so much. The next team. Please stay here, please stay here. We'll have a group picture, please. The second team is the second winner. Please come on the stage. Modern High School for girls. Your name, please? And they win Encyclopedia Britannica Deluxe DVD, along with Merriam-Webster Compact Dictionary. Both of you will get each. Right, so don't worry about it. And the third prize winner, the Heritage School. Can I have a round of applause? Your name. And you win the Merriam-Webster Compact Dictionary, each one of you. So all these gifts will be delivered to them because we have the consignment ready and it's a little big one. So it's not here, but we will be delivering it to you, so don't worry. And round of applause for all of you and these lovely kids. Heritage School, DPS Newtown, South Point High School. One round of applause before we end this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Group picture. Everyone, please come here.